Hi, so in this video I will walk you through a project which I have done with Django. It's called ML automation. Okay, so to run this project you need to run python.manage.py run server, which is very common in every Django. That's how you run the server in Django. You have to copy this link so that you can go to the website. I will walk you through the code also. Just let me show you the how it's working first. So if I paste it here, paste and go. so so here at the first page, what I have done, you can select your file. Like here we can select our CSV file on which we want to work. Okay, so suppose I want to work on iris, so I will choose iris dataset. Then after clicking the upload, you can see we have got the column names here. So now in this page we can select the model on which we want to work. So let's say we are working on neighbor classifier. So here we can so what we are doing here, we are providing the indexes of for the feature column. So we know in our iris dataset the feature column is our sepal length, sepal width, petal length and petal width. So the index will be 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4, and the target column is the last column, which is your species. So that's 5. And now we can enter the values for which we want to predict. Suppose we are choosing this value. So for sepal length 2.3, sepal width 2.2, 2.4, 0.9, so on. And after that we can select the split also here, like 0.20 if you have given the split. And in neighbor, suppose I'm giving 3 neighbor, and the weight I have selected. These are the hyperparameters basically with the split. We have given uniform, and algorithm is auto. And suppose we want to see the graph for this. So which column we want to see the graph? Suppose 2 and 3. And whatever graph we want to select, suppose we want to select scatter plot. So after clicking the submit, let's see what it gives us. So on this page only, the predicted value, the test accuracy and the train accuracy will be posted, as well as the graph also. It's gonna take a while, so let's wait for that. Yeah, so you can see we got the test accuracy and train accuracy exactly same, and the predicted value is iris setosa. And you can see the scatter plot for this. You can also save this download plot as PNG. Now let me walk you through the code what I have done in here. So in view.py, instead of writing my like normal p.py file and converting into SAV, what I have done, I have write it inside my view.py itself. So let me give you example of knn itself, k nearest neighbor. So for that, what I have done, I have taken a form of class action URL result. It's gonna take me to result thing, and method is equal to get, so that we can fetch the values. Here we are providing what we are fetching from users. So we are fetching the values which we are giving inside our boxes, list box, and entry points. Okay, so here what we have created another field for select hyperparameters, which is split text neighbor weight algorithm, right? And this is for your graph thing. And in graph I have given the option values like line, pie, his, so that when user select any one of this, that graph will be shown, and on the submit button it will be submitted. And then your predicted value and test accuracy, train accuracy, and your plot is plotted on the different field set. Predicted value, test accuracy, train accuracy is shown in one field set, and your graph is shown in another field set. What I have done, if you see, if submit in request.get is going, okay, what I'm fetching, So in list I am getting the SL value, which is my first value. Okay, entry enter value separated by commas. Okay, and in feature column I am fetching the feature column value FC. Okay, in target column I'm for TC I am getting the target column, right? Now for hyperparameters, what I have created a different list for different uh, feature column and target column, and for your hyperparameters, I have created a new list and I have appended every value in hype itself, HYP. Okay, so after appending it inside HYP, what I am doing in x data.ilog, what I am doing is we are getting the feature value, which we basically we are not providing the whole thing like we used to do like this. Actually, if you see, we used to this data column, and yeah, for iris dataset you will do something like this, right? But instead of that, what we are doing, we are just getting all the columns values uniquely, like 1 2 3 4 or 5 6 7 8, like that. In here we what we are doing, x train y train split we are doing, and in class we are giving k neighbors, and here we are in n neighbors we are we are getting hype. This is for your neighbor, so neighbor is an int value. So what we are doing, we are converting the list first element of the list into int, and so on. And here we are training it, and after training it for graph, what we are doing, if u equal to hype 6, which is for your which graph you want to see. Okay, here this is the sixth element, if you see 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so here we are, if u equal to scatter, then scatter plot will be shown to you. So here what I have done, I have used plotly, if because in Django either otherwise you have to use chart.js, which is a bit complicated. So I have used plotly instead of that. It's a very good module, you can use it at your end also. And what changes is in URLs, if you see, I have provided the URLs for every other page. For see, if you so if you want so what will be your first page, which is your upload page. So in this you don't have to write anything here, so that it will automatically be open at your run point. Whenever you run your server, it will be take you to that page only, so that upload. And we have chosen knn result decision. That's how we are working on our upload thing, or plus the home page. And one more change I would like to tell you, in settings.py, for upload thing, what we have done, we have used this thing. In media, we are creating a new folder, media, in which our data set is going inside iris. So I have taken, actually I have done this like many times, so that's why my this new name are created underscore like that. Okay, so and this is your upload function. Here we are appending the upload. We have used JavaScript in that. The code is available on GitHub. You can choose download it from, actually rar file is there, you can download it from there. And if you have any doubt, post it in the comment. Thank you.